Welcome to another snippet session of a pattern. Um, I'm happy that you guys are liking the sessions. This is something very simple pattern patience which we'll be playing out. And I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, authorized from Certified Zentangle to take classes. So you can follow me on my Instagram and keep a look at my artwork and enjoy the sessions and I upload my live sessions which I have taken in Instagram on my YouTube, but two sessions have not been able to, so I'm doing my snippets is a small glimpses, the easier way to do the patterns. So it is constructing. Zentangle has been authorized. Zentangle is created by Maria and Rick. They are the creator of this beautiful art form, and this was created early 2000. And it's a very meditative, therapeutic sessions, and really helpful to all. Do share if you like the sessions. Do share with your friends. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and like the session. So today we are going to do a pattern called pattern called as Patience, and this is by Jody Genovese. She's a certified Zentangle teacher, and this particular this is a very simple. So what I'm going to teach you is very simple in a grid form. So it is going to be like a grid. So we're just going to draw two lines, right? And we're just going to do a grid which is a triangle going up and down. So it's like a mountain which is going up and down, up, down, up, down. And then we put centered dots on all the three places. And here we put it because this is going to be half, so we can put it in. So we're just going to ignore, and if you want to use this particular thing also, it is going to be like this, right? So because your triangle is this. So now what we do from this one, we're going to draw a line which goes here, and a line which goes here, and a line which is going on here. So it's like you're dividing your triangle, and again you're trying. It's basically you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the same way we go ahead and do it. You can do it this way: straight, draw it straight, draw it straight, draw it straight. The same way go here, draw straight, and then draw straight. Now this pattern is what, because we're going to do this, so we're going to have this will have, and this will have this section out here. The same way is here, you get this goes, and then you have this one which comes here, right? So now what we do is, people draw ideally you do these, the one what I've done, your segments, all this you do it in pencil, because I am demonstrating out here. If I draw it in pencil, it will not be very clear, so I'm drawing it in pen. So I will demonstrate again with showing you with a drawing the same, only one part of it with a pencil, and showing you so that you get to understand why a grid you need to draw it in pencil. In the center one, just drawing the colon lines onto it. So if you draw it in pencil, you will not get these lines, they'll get disappeared, right? So you will get a flower. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to demonstrate this part by drawing this again in a pencil, so you get to understand the differences. I'm just going to do this just 3. I'm just going to just do 2 of these, and then you can get to see. So what do we do? Your lines can be little curvy out here, they need not be straight, because your petals are not your petals are not straight lines, so you can have a little curvy. So see, can you see a nice flower pattern happening out here? We again do this, we again do this, we again do this. So this is going to be behind, so we're just stopping with that, right? So that's it. So but if you do it little haphazard, you will get a different. What I did was, on my Instagram live session, I used something like this, that the square I divided, made it into four, just four quarters, 1 2 3 4, and I drew a smaller circle and then outer circle. So inner circle I drew 4 patterns of these, and here I drew it, the how much ever triangles I had done that. I will show that across to you, different ways to do that. Right, now I will show that. Now we will do it, create it into our tile. Now I'm not going to do those round ones. What I'm just going to do is, I'm just going to do a different way. I'm just going to do it at random. I'm just going to do. Right, so you may get it full out here, you may not get a full on there. And then the same one, we're going to draw this. And if you notice that this center, you can push it up and down, so depending on that your flower will look, placement would be looking different, right? So I'm just going to darken this line. Okay, so here this is, so I'm going to assume that this is going to be my line. It works easy if you do that the way what I suggested, that you can do this, is that keep it your triangle, draw like this, that's most easiest, just follow this. Right, let's go. I'm using a 03 pen, and in Zentangle we use these graphite pencil, Tortillon or a stub, or a Sakura pen, which is a Sakura, as we strongly recommend because the way the archival storage works good. And we usually use a Zentangle tile, 3.5 inch tile, but I'm using a small, we call it as a bijou tile, so we're just using this tile, so just for the swatch patterns. Right, so we're going to do this flower, we're going to do this flower again, so it's just like a petal I'm drawing it. So can you see that all these lines will get disappear when you are shading, and it will all get, and you need to draw it in very light with pencil. Right, and then what you can also do is these corners, I think I've done it in many of my sessions, that I just ink it up a little and just darken it up. That gives you a different look to it. And then obviously we will do the lines out here, right? This is what we will continue doing it. Right? We'll be continuing to do it. You could leave a comment on my message if you want to do certain pattern which you find it challenging and you want me to demonstrate it. You can do that also. And if you're not following me on my Instagram handle, please follow me on my. So we just continue doing it. Just continue. It's such a nice. So you will get these gaps out here. So you can just ink these gaps, so that that gives you a different little depth to your work. That's the thing, right? You can do it in color, you can do it in, I'll show you. What I'm done now is going to be a black and white. I will also show you something which I have done it in black and white in my session, which I then colored it, and what I've done in black and white color itself. So I'll just show you all those different ways to do it as in reference, in inspiration. It's not, you can just still continue to do more, right? So we're going to just have one line out here, another one here, that's it. Then we're going to have another one out here, so this can get filled in. So then we have this going here, and then we have your right, these one, so if you see that, what I've done is I've done it on this particular side, right? Now we just have to shade. That's it, as it's done. Now I'll be shading it. Before I shade it, before I shade this, I will show you something. So this is another way of doing it. I've done it this way with the shading, and this is what we did it in Instagram. It was actually in black and white. So the center, what I showed you in the practice sheet. So if you see that center one I did, and then I did that. So this is another one, and this is there on my Instagram live, and you can see the another one out here. So if you could see here, I have done it in color, and I've done the center without drawing anything. I've just done like a bud. I've just done it with an yellow, and this is a red, right? So these are the inspirations for you to see. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to just shade on the tip of these flowers, on the edges. See, that's why I said those lines will get, they'll get disappeared, so the pencil marks will not be visible, right? So we're just going and edging it up with a little of the graphite. If you don't have these supplies, you can use normal supplies. The reason we supply these things is because you need to, your hard work of creating your artwork, you need to store it. So right supply is the right respect to your art form, because your hard work you've done in doing such beautiful work. So if you see here, I have left these inking this bud into black. Here I've left, so which it's fine, we just go back and just do it off. If you feel you've not done it, we just go back and do it off. Now I just take my stub and I'm just going to soften it at the edge. it. So they look pretty, see? Right? What I can do is I'm just going to go a little outside, and I'm just going to go and just on the outside. I'm just going and putting a little graphite, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go pull it out. Right? You could do this, and you can just do it in a bigger place, and then you can write some note, message, which you want to tell someone. You could do that. You can do a thank you message. You can do a gratitude message. You can do anything out there. So I'm just going to use my pencil again, and I'm just going to just little more, I'm darkening it out. Right, I'm just going to little more, I'm going to darken it up. Right, right. So hope you like the session and enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe, like my channel, and spread it to your friend. So different variations of these patterns, so where you can play around. So hope you like it. Thank you.